Tour de Force, round 5. Did Maxfield break your heart like he broke so many others?
Trust the Profits coming at you with the season 2 of the Tour de Force. Maxfield did break some hearts, including the heart of the Formula, the heart of El Hombre. Did it break with Maxfield?
I wasn't as heavy-hearted as on Maxfield as you were, but
Yeah,
I'll tell you, I didn't win much. I mean, I had my heart was with Swiss Skydiver, who unfortunately finished 4th. Just outside, I had her very much involved in my exotic bets, and
yeah.
I needed her in 3rd, and she didn't get there. So,
But you know who both our hearts is with? Our sponsor,
who's that?
BUSR.com. So by now, if you've been watching us, you should know who BUSR is. They're this great online gaming site. Go to busr.com/theprofits to get up to $500 in bonuses. It's a really great deal. You can go there for horse racing. You can go there for all the major sporting events and casino games. But they've got a special going on right now. If you can get there and set up an account by Friday the 13th. El Hombre, what is it?
Friday the 13th by midnight, you have to register an account with BUSR. Link in the description. $10 will be given out randomly to 10 new registrants that link under our link. It has to be from our link directly. That's in the description. It cannot be just a random busr.com. It has to be through our link. BUSR has agreed to credit $10 to just 10 random people, which I expect one of you out of the 10 to at least turn that $10 into $1 million somehow. I don't know. maybe you play some wild, bet on a coin flip to get you doubled up, and then you'll play like a 50-1 horse, and I don't know, $10,000 superfecta. I don't know, but
find your own Order of Australia. Just go out there and find it.
Good point. And in any case, please support our sponsor. They've really helped out with giving us some contests, giving back to the horse racing community. So, with that said, let's talk about the Tour de Force. This is round 5. I don't know. Round 5 out of however the Breeders' Cup is what we're all urging toward here.
Yeah.
This was the Whitney was our last race here. We have the 4-Star Dave coming up this weekend, a turf race, which is going to, I think, blow this competition wide open. Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, we had a few people who made some headway here, but not a lot of people blowing out the doors off of the car next to them. Number 10, we got K Folk 19, who moved up with a 205 bump. He was at 16th before. He breaks his way into the top 10. Good job, K Folk 19.
That was a Knicks Go jam job. $100 to win on Kenny Falk. Welcome back. He was one of our top competitors season 1.
Yeah.
9th position, we have a familiar face who dropped from 8th last week. He airballed.
You got this face. Yeah. So, I mean,
that's the Maxfield face.
Everything the formula had was Maxfield in first place, and maybe a trifecta as well, if I remember right, that didn't include Knicks Go. I was really jamming all in on Knicks Go failing this time around, which was not the right move. Lesson learned.
Well, the good news is it's a long tournament here, and you're still in the top 10 here.
Yeah,
There's a lot of people that wish they were in 10th right now, including myself, who put a little scrap $40 together on some exact. I can't even remember. It was a bad decision by myself. But the Formula 9th. Now let's start moving up. 8th place this week. HRFZ Horse Racing Fan Zone hits a 60 piece. Nothing but consistent across the board. Hasn't had a big score all season. 8th place at 413.90. Go.
Hasn't come away from a round without getting a little something back. So well done in keeping alive in 8th place. Moved up from 10. But at number 7, we got the same guy we had number 7 last week. Armchair Handicapping. Got 1410 out of something.
I think it was a dime super or whatever it was. Maybe a small try box. Wasn't a big payout. Wasn't a lot of money to be made here. It was basically the
Right.
chalk in the top two. Bada boom, bada bing. Swiss Skydiver was the reason. I bet her hoping that there would be a price involved. There wasn't. So I think that a lot
Yeah.
of people fell victim to that.
Yeah.
Armchair handicapping, now accustomed to being a top 10 member
Yeah.
at 433. Sixth place, Elvin Cigarette, Mr. Cigarette, A Sig, they call him.
A-Sig.
Airballed this thing,
Yeah.
maintained sixth position, 478.40. Anything on him?
Yeah. I mean, A-Sig was also reaching out for. I think he had Silver State as a show and possibly had Maxfield as a win, maybe a couple other things in there as well, but falling short on everything, maintaining sixth spot, and just a shade under breaking even.
Silver State, by my standards, Swiss Skydiver, it was a small field, but there was a lot of people that had a lot of heart on those horses. And
Yeah.
let's be honest, the two favorites that I think if you put a gun to everybody's head, 90% of people would have picked Maxfield or Nick Go to win that, and it came out just like that. So the smart move here would have been to just jam job that, but
yeah, jam the chalk.
Everybody was trying to make a buck. This is a tournament. This is not, trading dimes. So I get it. That's what I did too. Now let's move. Top five. These are the people that are in position to win some money if it ended today, which it doesn't. But late night capper, been involved all year. He maintains fifth with an airball.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to see that with the next few here. Clark D 32-2, another airball, but he maintains. He's sitting there at fourth, was third before, so that means someone else moved up ahead of him.
There was not a lot of movement this week. Let's be honest. That was a chalky race. If you took a shot, if you took any kind of shot at all in this thing, you lost. Let's be honest. I mean,
big
the only shot you took that paid off at all was $100 to win a Knicks Go, and you saw a couple guys do that.
Yeah.
Probably the smartest bet to make. There wasn't a lot of money to be made in a race like this.
Right. And then after that, we've got 4 VIP Club, also an airball, but maintaining his top 5 position at number 3, moving down 1 spot from 2.
Yeah, let's be honest. The goal here is to be in the top 5. That's where the money's at the end of the thing.
Yep.
Fans of Horse Racing VIP Club, 581.50, still very much in contention. Airball, which I think more than half the field airballed here. Yeah. What are you going to do? I think the 4-star Dave, you're going to see a monstrosity of a payoff somewhere. This is not going to be a $4 winner. This is going to be a $200 trifecta.
Yeah.
And somebody has a $10 trifecta on it. This tournament could be blown wide open.
It's turf and it's a bigger field. Yeah, it stands to reason.
Second place, we have Penny Pete, who's also been a consistent player here. Hung $50 back here, and Pete's got a good strategy here. He's kind of taking a shot and then being conservative on the other. I mean, it's a tournament. If you haven't played many tournaments, it's a slippery slope. You either got to go for the home run or just try to be consistent. And Pete has been good at being consistent as well. So 584.50. It's a close look. If you look at second through fifth there, even second through sixth, seventh, there's only a few bucks separating that. It's going to be a good. The 4-star Dave is going to blow it open. That's my prediction.
Yeah,
so let's just move.
You can jump spots pretty easily in that gap. Yep.
Unless you're trying to jump the first, which this has been a theme throughout since round 2. And Savage Suburban Nation blew it open at the Suburban. And then he had the biggest score this week as well at the Whitney with a 273 piece, a superfecta for $10.
Just rubbing it in.
So he expands his lead, 1982-20. He's got triple what anybody else has. He's out here having cigars, laughing at you. What are you going to do? I think it's perfect timing for a mildly large field of turf horses to come in play here at Saratoga this weekend at the 4-star Dave. That's going to blow this thing open. Let's go.
There it is.
Any last words on this? Because I feel like this, I really do. Because as anybody knows who pays attention to horse racing, turf is where the prices happen. So
yeah. Order of Australia.
yeah, that still burns 60-1 when you got about 10 covered.
73.
Talk about that another time.
Yeah.
Not that we remember or burn that because
not at all.
A lot of $10,000 wheel pays involved. But anyway, we'll talk about that another time. Anything else before we go?
That's it. See the 4-star Dave.
We'll talk to you next week, and I feel like this is going to be shaking up. Thanks, everyone.
See ya.